Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be testing a lot of makeup that is new to me. There's some new, like brand new makeup in the mix, but a lot of these things are things that I have in my to try drawer and I'm just going to incorporate them into this video. So let me tell you the products that are new. So the One Size Beauty Sweat Resistant Primer is called Secure the Sweat. I'm going to be trying this one. We have the new Laura Mercier Real Flawless Pressed Powder. It's called the Luminous Perfecting Pressed Powder. I just got this one in the mail yesterday and I'm very excited to try it. The start of the show is definitely going to be this new Glaminatrix Cosmetics Into the Night eyeshadow palette. Let me show you how gorgeous this palette is because I cannot wait to play with it. You guys have been asking me for more indie brand palette reviews and I'm here to deliver. Take a look at this Into the Night palette from Glaminatrix Cosmetics. Already my favorite thing is that we have some shades that I like to wear mixed in with some shades that are a little bit out there for me. And so I can't wait to mix the two, plus the metallic shades look amazing. Another product that is fairly new is this Perfectionist Brow Pen from Meld Cosmetics that I'm very intrigued to try. I bought this one from Sephora a few weeks ago. And then everything else that I have in front of me is not brand new, but it is new to me. It is my first time trying these products. So I'm going to try the Buxom Lash Mascara. I'm trying this Milk Hydro Setting Spray right here. Pressed Powder Blush from ColourPop. Stay On Point Lip Pencil, also from ColourPop. I have a Persona Cosmetics E-Balm that looks really nice. I've tried the Anastasia glosses before, but I haven't tried the All Clear one. And then I'm also going to try these Eco Lashes from Ardell. I'm intrigued because they sent it to me recently and I was reading that the lash band is made out of like cotton fibers or something like that, and I just want to test it and see if it's just as easy to apply as their regular lashes are. The style is good and they look nice and dramatic, so I'm definitely here for them. I forgot we have a second star to our show, and that is the entire Morphe and Ariel brush collection with the sponge. This was on sale during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty a month ago or so, and I could not help myself. Do I need new brushes? No. But these not only look fabulous, they've also got an amazing review, so I need to try them. As you can see, we do have a lot to get into, so let's go ahead and get started. First things first, the Melt Perfectionist Brow Pen. Like I said, I got this one from Sephora, and I got it around a month or so ago, I would say, because I purchased this as part of a Sephora haul that I've uploaded, but they didn't send it in the box with the rest of the product, so I just excluded it from the haul and then they sent it to me afterwards, and so here we are. The thing about this brow pen is that it comes in a color called Universal Brown, and depending on how much you apply, you're supposed to get different levels of intensity of the brown shade, and it's supposed to match everyone. Judging by the way it swatches on the back of my hand, I already have a lot of doubt, because look at the color of it versus the color of my brows. These are my brows just lifted. I have not put anything on them. All right, I have my trusty Oden's Eye mirror here, and I'm just going to start filling in right under my brow with this little pen. I evened out the first half of my brow, and it's looking better than I thought. I thought it was going to look like a weird color in comparison to my dark eyebrow hairs, but so far I think it's okay. I gotta say, this is, I think, my better brow to fill, but that's actually looking really good. I'm not mad at it at all. I had so many doubts because, judging by that, I did not think it was going to do much with my brows, but it looks good. So let me just keep going over on this other side. The drawback for me is that it takes me a lot longer than a brow pencil would, because I have to be very detailed with it, and in order to make it a little darker, I do have to go over some spots over and over. Alright, this is what we have going on so far. This is what it looks like. I'm not mad at it. I actually think it looks really nice and natural. However, it took a lot longer than I usually take, and my brows already take a while to get done, so I definitely don't want to add time to that, and that is what this brow pen did. It's not terrible, but I definitely do wish that they would just have come up with a bunch of different colors so that everyone could get the color pen that they need depending on how intense their brows usually are. Because I'm not convinced having a universal brow shade, you know? I don't have any new concealer to try, and I do want to underline my brows just to make them a bit more even. So I'm going to use this Milk Makeup concealer here, and I'm going to use the first of the Ariel brushes. This is the A19, and with this longer side of it, I'm going to grab the concealer to underline my brows. Now that I've underlined them, I can fill in any gaps I left with the pen once again. So with the tip of the sponge, I'm just going to blend that concealer down a bit. Time to try the sweat resistant primer from One Size Beauty. I have seen a couple of my creator friends try this. Britt Clark tried it, and Johnny Ross also tried it, and they tested it out. I think Johnny has oily skin, or combination to oily skin. He definitely has an oily T-zone. And Britt has combination skin for sure. Both of them though said the same thing. It didn't necessarily keep their oils at bay that much. Like if they usually get a bit oily throughout the day, they still got a bit oily throughout the day. So it might be sweat resistant if you're going to be out and about all day, but it's not going to help with oils that much, is the conclusion that they drew. But it definitely doesn't feel like a drying product on my dry skin, so I'm happy about that part. However, it does feel kind of suffocating on the skin, like if I put a layer of latex on or something, like my pores can't breathe. I gave the primer a minute to dry, and it feels much better than when I first applied it for sure. I don't have a new foundation to try, so I'm going to go for the Too Faced Healthy Glow Skin Tint because I love it. And I haven't used it in a couple of weeks. I've been too into my new makeup. So with my Ariel and Morphe sponge, I'm just going to blend this one all over. I'm going to get a bit of my color corrector from Charlotte with my Ariel brush, and I'm just going to add it to the inner corner of my eye and right under. For concealer, I'm going to use my Armani Power Fabric Concealer down here. I am not loving that primer. I feel like it didn't apply evenly. It kind of clustered in some places. So you see how the concealer isn't applying evenly right there? I swear to you, I'm trying to blend it, but there's a place where it's just not taking, and I can guarantee that it is definitely that primer. This is the one drawback about trying a bunch of new products at once. You never know how your makeup's gonna turn out. Now that my foundation, corrector, and concealer are applied, let's try the new Laura Mercier setting powder. By the way, as per usual, all of these products are listed and linked down below in the description box, so if you're interested in trying any of these, please shop for my links down there. And time to try another brush from this Ariel collection. So this is the A21, and I'm just going to grab some powder, and we are setting our face with it. So I'm going over my cheeks, around my mouth area, and the center of the forehead. The powder looks very natural. It's not taking away all of the shine from the face. It has a luminous finish to it still, but things don't look overly glowy at the same time anymore. By the way, if you see any patchiness on my face, it's the primer. This foundation I have thoroughly tested and I love it. And you can see how it didn't apply evenly in some places. It's driving me a little crazy. I don't like that One Size Beauty primer. I'm so sorry. Switching to the A3.2 because this one is going to be perfect for the under eye area. And I'm just going to set my concealer with it down here. This Laura Mercier powder is really nice because it's not too mattifying. It's not making me look dry. It's not caking on or anything. It's very thin. It has a natural finish to it. And despite the fact that the foundation isn't laying super evenly on top of that primer, I think the powder made things look nice. Come a little closer and let's get into this beautiful palette right here from Glaminatrix Cosmetics. It looks so beautiful. I think I want to swatch it before I put it on. Take a look. I swatched the palette for you so you can see all of the amazing shades and how nice the shimmers in this palette are. I love beet colored purples like this one down here. This olive one is amazing too. I'm obsessed with this duochrome. Love this one for the inner corner. This silver is really nice and shiny. And I feel like I have to use this one somehow in my look today as well. We'll see what look I come up with, but take a look right here at the stunning swatches. Okay, let's get started with the eye look. This is the A11 brush from the Ariel brush collection, and I'm going to use the shade Play Hard. This is the only natural neutral shade that this palette has, and I want to use it as a transition. I'm honestly pretty impressed with these brushes so far. I was waiting to use my eye brushes to say it, and I can say it now. They don't feel scratchy at all. They are super, super soft, and they make blending very, very easy. This is the A20 brush and the shade Moonlight, and I want to add it to the inner half of my crease right here, blending it into our neutral shade, just like so. I added a bit more intensity. We'll see. I'm honestly not sure what the hell I'm doing yet, but I'm just going with the flow. So this is a flat brush. It is the A29, and I am dipping it in the shade Happy Hour. And I'm going to add Happy Hour to the innermost corner of my eyelid, blending it into the neon green color. I'm definitely doing things different from what I usually do, because I usually do my outer corner first, but I just wanted to see the neon green and how it would pair with an eyelid color. So we're going from the inner lid to the outer part of the lid this time. With the same flat brush, I'm grabbing on the rocks next. This is a pewter olive duochrome type shade, I think. And I'm just going to add it to the center of my lid and blend it into Happy Hour. This is the A20. Once again, I just dusted it off on a paper towel. And for the outer corner of my eye, I'm debating between these shades. I think I'm going to go for Chaser, and I'm going to start by adding it to the outer third of my eyelid, just packing it in place back here, and then I'll diffuse it to my crease ever so slightly. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this color. It looks kind of bruisey on me. I cleaned up right underneath it here to have a bit more definition, and let's just go ahead and add it to the other side. Okay, so this is what the top of the eye is looking like. A18 in the color Showbiz. This is a super teeny tiny detail brush. I like it. I'm going to smudge the color Showbiz right underneath my lower lash line here, starting on the outer corner and smudging it inwards all the way to the tear duct area. A20 in the color Chaser. And I'm going to add it to the outer half of my under eye here, just to make it mix with the top. I just realized I have the perfect eyeliner color for this eye look, and it is this one here from Sephora collection in the shade Lime Green. This is going in my waterline right now. Okay, so this is how we're looking. I'm not going to lie to myself and say that this look is bomb, because I don't think so. But this is my first time trying this palette, and this is what I came up with. I do like the waterline color and how it matches that color on the crease. My main issue with this eye look is that not all colors look good on all skin tones, and I truly believe that the color Chaser, which is the color that I'm wearing on the outer part of my eye and the under eye, looks a bit bruisey on me. It doesn't look flattering on my skin tone, I don't think. At least not right now. Maybe once I put bronzer and blush on, maybe it'll get a little better, but it does look a little bit bruisey on my skin tone, and I'm not a huge fan of that. This is the look that I came up with. I'm just going to keep going though, but it's not one that I'm proud of. Let me go ahead and apply some mascara and see if mascara fixes anything. It's such a shame because I feel like the palette is so pretty. I should totally have gone for the other dark shade on the outer corner, I think. Anyways, I'm going to use this Buxom mascara that I'm trying for the first time, even though it's not new. And I'll be right back once the mascara is on. Back with the Buxom mascara on. Can you tell the difference? Because I barely can. This did absolutely nothing for me. So thank God I have new lashes to try. Let's put on these good lashes from Ardell, because this mascara sucks. Let me be right back. Okay, I feel like the Ardell lashes kind of came to the rescue. I look a little less bruisey than I did before, but I'm still not like in love with this eye look. Anyways, let's just keep going. I am using the A58 brush because I think this is going to be a perfect bronzer brush, and I don't have a new bronzer to try, so I want to use it with my Gucci bronzer. I want to add some color to this face. This is nice and cool toned. I love it. And so let's go ahead and just bronze up. Yeah, this brush is definitely the perfect size for bronzer in my opinion. Also, I feel like the more the foundation settles on my face, the worse it looks. Just take a look at how bad that primer made everything look. I haven't finished trying all of the new products that I'm trying in today's video, but I can already tell you that I can't wait to take this makeup off. And not everything's been bad. The brushes have been incredible. I definitely do like the palette, even though I didn't go for colors that are the most flattering on me. The swatches were amazing, and I know that I can create better eye looks with it. The lashes are really good as well. And I'm actually very thankful that I didn't have a new foundation or concealer to try or anything like that, because I know that the primer is definitely what's messing up everything, since I adore this foundation. This one has been thoroughly tested here on my channel, and I know that it works for me. And I also love the Armani concealer, which I used today, so I definitely know that it is the primer that is messing everything up. I'm so patchy. The bronzer is applied. The eye look is growing on me a little bit, just a bit. And it is time for blush. I'm going to use this one from ColourPop. The shade is Flirt Alert. And I'm not sure if this blush is a permanent thing or if this was part of a limited edition collection. I'll definitely look for it and link it if it's still available. Thank God it at least matches my eyeshadow. I'm applying it with the A22 brush, by the way, from the Ariel brush set, which is a very thin and very soft face brush. We're doing this ColourPop lip liner in the shade Oh Snap. Also very glad this one matches the vibes. And for lipstick, I'm going to use the Persona Cosmetics in the shade Meditate, which I'm not sure if it's going to match, but we'll try it. This is what it looks like here. Hopefully it's not too warm. I'll just do a little in the center and make it work. I think it is a bit too warm to match the vibes, but I'm very glad that I tried it because this feels incredible. It feels like you have an oil on your lips, which I absolutely love. And I'm just going to blend it in with my lip liner a bit more because I want it to match. There we go. Lastly, my clear lip gloss from Anastasia. And I don't want to apply it with this because I'm going to stain it. I know, I'm going to be weird about it, and I'm going to apply it with a brush right here in the center. These Anastasia glosses have an incredible formula that is not sticky and it's super shiny, so I absolutely love them. And honestly, even though my base looks like shit, I have ended up not being overly angry at the overall look. I even like the eyes now, which is weird because earlier I was like, oh my god, I got punched. The lashes definitely helped, and it also really helped when I finally did my bronzer and blush. Almost forgot the Hydro Spray thing from Milk, so let's go ahead and use this one. It says Grip, Set, and Refresh Spray. So while this dries, let me tell you everything I loved and everything I hated. The Ariel and Morphe brushes, I get the hype. 15 out of 10. These are incredible. Highly recommend them. I'm glad I got them half off, but they are definitely worth the full price if you're interested, because honestly, wow, these are so good. They are so soft. I was told yesterday that they are natural hair brushes, majority of them. I know this one for sure is synthetic, but all of these feel natural. They are super soft, super blendable. I love the aesthetic of them. The handles are incredible. Definitely a huge yes from me. I cannot express to you how disappointed I am at this One Size Beauty primer. This ruined my whole face. You can see the waves of like patchy foundation on top of my skin right here. It is horrible. Please stay away from it. Definitely no. 0 out of 10. I do think I like the new Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, but I have to further test it because my base looked so bad today because of that primer that I feel like I didn't give it enough of a fighting chance. By the way, that setting spray made me look very, very glowy. Not in the best way. I feel like I look a little oily, but we'll get there. Anyways, 9 out of 10. I have to further test this one because I didn't give it enough of a chance today, but it didn't make my face look dry and it looks very natural, so that's definitely a win for me. I gotta say, my brows ended up looking really nice with this brow pen right here. It definitely is much better than I expected it to be, but I'm still going to give it like an 8 because it takes a lot of building up to get it to look this way. So it takes me a lot longer to do my eyebrows with this one. Overall though, not bad. 8 out of 10 for me. Please stay away from this Buxom mascara. This did close to absolutely nothing for my lashes. No volume, no length. It was like putting a gel on them. Just no, it's a 0 out of 10. This Glaminatrix Cosmetics palette performs beautifully. Every shade swatched beautifully and applied and blended beautifully. It's pigmented, it's soft and blendable. The formula of this one is incredible, and I did end up liking the eye look after all. I did feel like it was a bit bruisey looking for a while there, but I'll just kind of stay away from that shade in the future and play with the rest of them and see how I like them. Overall though, now that the look is finished, I'm not mad. So it's like a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I could have also chosen a better combination of colors, you know? The Ardell lashes are incredible, and I do really love that cotton lash band that they created for their Eco Lashes. It feels very comfortable on the eyes. The Eco Lashes actually feel and look more luxurious than Ardell's regular lashes, so I do recommend them. I actually really like the way these look on me. 10 out of 10. I already knew I liked the formula of the Anastasia glosses. It was just a matter of trying the clear one. 10 out of 10, obviously. I loved it. This ColourPop blush performed nicely, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. 8.5 out of 10 will give it. I did really like the ColourPop lip liner. I don't think I had tried one of these before, and it was super creamy, super pigmented. I was able to get a lot of precision on my lips with it. 10 out of 10. Plus, I like that this one you have to sharpen. I don't like twist up lip liners as much, so 10 out of 10. This Persona lip balm feels incredible on the lips. I cannot believe I hadn't tried this before, and it mixed really nicely. Even though it didn't match the vibe today, it mixed really nicely with the rest of the colors I put on my lips today, and it ended up working out, so 10 out of 10. Last but not least, the Milk Spray. I'm gonna give it a 6. It's way too oily and I'm super dry. You guys know I like to look glowy, right? But to work on setting the face to then make it look greasy in the middle with a setting spray is definitely not the vibe. So I was not a huge fan of this one. I'm gonna give it a 6, and next time I use it, I'll just try to like guard specific areas. But overall, I'll stick to my Charlotte Tilbury one. Honestly, for how much I hated on my makeup throughout this video, I feel like the end result came out kind of nice. I still hate my base. The foundation is a complete disaster, all thanks to this awful primer right here. But besides that, I feel like majority of the products did perform nicely. So if you're interested in any of these, they are all listed and linked down below in the description box. Definitely let me know down in the comment section what you thought of this roller coaster of a video. Did you like the eyeshadow? I feel like I really did not like it at one point, but it's not bad now, right? Am I crazy? Anyways, I can't wait to read your comments down below. If you liked today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up before you leave. And I have these other videos for you to watch right here if you haven't already. So go ahead and head over to one of those. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye-bye.